Hey guys, welcome to Divine Intervention. So this is going to be a few parts. We're going to talk about first part as to how does Divine Feminine fully awaken? What is the process of it? Whether you've met your twin or you have not, okay? So either or. It doesn't matter if you met your twin or not. How does the ascension go? How does the process go? Again, if you truly want clarity pertaining to you yourself and your twin, clarity is free. Email me, okay? Email will be in the description down below. So let's talk about the first stages, okay? Now, I'm going to simplify it because it's complicated. There's a lot of divine feminines who, when it comes to the status in their life, they slowly progress because it's truly based on their family. Where did they come from? And that also pertains to your family background, the culture of your family. It could be you're from India. It could be you're from Abu Dhabi. You could be from different culture, different background, right? So how the culture is where you are, it takes a huge part as to your ascension, okay? Because again, there are many twin flames who incarnated as same sex. There are many twin flames who incarnated where the feminine is more superior, more dominant in culture wise, if we're talking about culture. Example, in India, who is the one who takes control? Isn't it not the women, right? And then the men is secondary, correct? So again, every culture is different. Now, if you're talking about, let's say, America is very liberal. So really, you have same-sex marriage is already law, it's legal. You can marry same-sex, so there's really not much of a clash in regards to that. And there's many twin flames who have incarnated same-sex, okay? I and my twin are included in that. So the culture in ascension with that is so much more, it's much more of your status in life, most likely how you ascend in regards to your career, education, your maturity as a well-being, as a human being, as a person, to society, if you're helping your community, things like that. Every divine feminine is different pertaining to the culture and the country that they are in. Okay, so that's one. Two, depending on that country, depending in your culture, that's how you'll know your progression. Now that's tricky, right? Because again, not everybody's the same. And that's why I said email me. Okay, I'm letting it out here. I'm just telling you guys the pointers. But again, to explain it, I'm not going to say everything on YouTube. And you guys know me, I don't say everything on YouTube. Because not everybody has the right to know. Because not everybody is a twin. Okay? Email me your picture, email me your name. Email me your birthday. And then tell me your concern. And then we could talk about it. Okay? That's how it's going to go. So every video that I upload in the future, doesn't matter what topic I'm talking about, email me your name, your birthday, and your picture. And your concern. And we'll talk about it. The first one depends what country, what culture you as a divine feminine incarnated in. And that also includes what kind of family you incarnated in. Because there are many families where a lot of twin flames were incarnated in a narcissistic home. If you do not know what a narcissist is, I will put down in the description. She's a psychologist who I also watch on YouTube in regards to narcissistic behavior, so you can understand what it is, warning signs, things like that. Two, your status in your life, career, education, how you help in society, how you help in the community. How are you as a person, as an individual, correct? Are you comfortable within yourself as an individual? Or are you still fighting battles within yourself? See, this is a huge question for divine feminines, because every time I mention in my videos, love yourself, what does it truly mean to love yourself, right? So again, I'm educating here. I'm not dictating you. I'm not trying to point finger at you. I'm not trying to, pin you down. I'm just giving you guys what truly matters here in regards to divine feminine spiritual awakening. Yes, it's part of it. Everything I'm mentioning from this video forward is not wasting your time. As you guys know, I don't like to waste time. So I'm telling you, every pointer that I'm mentioning here, write it down, okay? Keep it here and research within yourself. Like, for example, what country am I in? What's the culture here? You're going to understand why you're in the situation you are in now. And if you're wondering about your twin flame, why you're in separation, again, ask yourself these questions. This is what I'm talking about. When I say love yourself, focus on yourself. The questions that you guys are asking me are the questions you should be asking yourselves. Not me, not anybody. It's you. Because you're the only one who has the answer to it. Right? But you can ask me if you have constantly asked yourself and you still don't know, you need clarity. I will help you understand in another perspective so that you can visualize and visually see your situation as to why it's taking this long or why this is the situation you are in now as an individual, as a divine feminine, as a spiritual being, and as, not with your twin. Like, there's too many situations, okay? But that's just to generalize it, okay? Why is it needed that all these parts need to go? Like, why does divine feminine have to go through all these parts in spiritual awakening? Because it makes you who you are. If you are struggling with identity issues, if you are struggling with feminine energy empowerment, what does that mean? It means someone in your family who's more dominant, who's a feminine, more dominant than you. You're letting them be more dominant than you. Whether that is because, again, family culture. It could be because you were raised to be a child who respects your elders and you follow your elders. Period. Nothing wrong with that. But again, as a divine feminine, that's a question you need to ask yourself. See, that's why when it comes to spiritual awakening and spiritual ascension, everybody has choices. Everybody has decisions they need to make. It's not my responsibility to tell you what to do. That's your responsibility. It's your responsibility to decide, okay? And it's my responsibility to give you awareness, clarity, out of my free will, because I truly care for you. I care for everybody. And as I meant what I said, I want everyone to be in union with their twin. That's why I'm doing this for free. Really. Actions speak louder than words, correct? So I want you guys to see my actions, because most of the time I don't need to say everything. You will feel it. You will know from my actions in my channel what is in my heart for you and your twin. Okay? Again, I will repeat. 1, your culture, your country. Where are you located? What culture are you in? What are the restrictions in your culture? That takes a huge part in twin flame union and also could be twin flame blockage. And number 2, right? Number 2 is your status, your reputation in your life. Are you financially well off? Are you wealthy? Or if you're not wealthy, are you comfortable? Are you having issues in regards to your finances? Why is that important? Because it helps divine feminine energy to ascend. If you are not comfortable within yourself and you're fighting battles within yourself, you're not comfortable, you're not happy with your finances, you're not comfortable and you're not happy within who you are as a person, because you cannot be true to who you are as a person, then again, that's going to block union from happening with you and your twin. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3, How are you in regards to making decisions? Are you the type of person who takes initiative? Are you the type of person who's assertive? Or are you the type of person who lets others control you? Who lets others tell you what to do? Why? Because I will tell you right now, union is not gonna happen. You could talk to a psychic. You could talk to a tarot reader. You can talk to any shaman or anybody who has spiritual gifts. And they can tell you other things. That it's your control. You have the control of this and that. Well, I'm going to be upfront, straightforward, and blunt with you. If you are the type of person who is not assertive, you are the type of person you allow other people to take over your life, you allow them to dictate your life, you allow them to take control over your life, union is far from happening. Why? Well, one, your divine masculine, if you're not in union, your divine masculine is going through the dark night of the soul. And your divine masculine is not going to get out of it until you are ready. Why? Because that's just how it is. It's how it is because imagine one person who has been in the dark, which is your divine masculine, and you who's trying to fight your battles, yet you can't even fight your own battles. How are you going to lead your divine masculine into spirituality, which is the one thing that he fears the most? How are you going to lead? How? If you are the type of divine feminine who lets other people dictate your life, who lets other people rule your life, who lets other people make decisions that should be your decision because it's your life, right? How can you lead your twin to spirituality, to the light? If you yourself, you can't even do it for yourself. Hello? Let's be real, yeah? Again, I told you guys, I'm blunt. I'm gonna tell you straightforward. So, let's stop the hypocrisy right now. Okay? Own up to your mistakes. Own up to your flaws. Own up to what you are lacking. Because that is the only thing that will truly wake you up to take positive action so that union can happen. It's that simple. But it's not simple to do, right? That's why twin flames is rare. That's why union is very rare. Because it's simple, but it's hard to do. Now we have people who say, well, you can make union happen. It's up to you. There's a lot of things going around. I see these advertisements of twin flames, of making union quicker. I'm telling you, it's baloney. There's no such thing. You cannot make union quicker. And anybody who tells you otherwise, that it's not the divine, there's no God who has control over you, this and that, that's baloney. How dare you say something like that? How dare you say that our Almighty God in heaven, who created heaven and earth, doesn't have a right to stop union and doesn't have a right to make union happen? You are one arrogant person who's truly high stuck up their ego and truly believes that you're higher than the Father in heaven who created life here in this planet, who created the universe, who created the ground that you're standing on. What's the hypocrisy, right? Really? Anybody who tells you that I'm saying right now is false, is fake. So, I know maybe some of you will wonder, well, if God truly exists, if there truly is an Almighty Father in heaven, well, I'm not Christian. Maybe some of you say, I'm not Christian. I'm this and that. I'm a different religion. Okay. But we'll go down to the basics. Before there was any other religion, who's the first that came here? Where did your spiritual gifts come from? See? Again, we have to go back to the beginning, right? To the beginning of where it all started. Because nowadays, religion is a cult. And many of you know that. So why are you still confused? Why? Because something is wrong. The reason why you're confused about this and that, about this religion, about that religion, about what's the truth, what's this and that, is because there's something wrong. It's because your soul, your higher self, is the one shouting at you, telling you there is something wrong. What are you going to do about it? Okay? So, again, it's 10 o'clock right now. So really, the decision is up to you guys, okay? The decision is up to you. But every time you feel confused, every time you feel something is off, every time you look at your life and you're constantly thinking, well, the same thing keeps happening and happening over and over again. Why? Like nothing changes in my life. Nothing's good happening. Like the same thing over and over. I'm tired of it. Well, ask yourself, what is that same thing that you keep doing over and over again? What is the same thing that you keep believing over and over again? Because if it's truly right for you, if it's truly what your soul, your higher self accepts, you will never be confused. That's the truth. So every time you are confused, it is your higher self telling you there is something wrong. And that is the time you need to self-reflect. That is the time you look at yourself in the mirror and you tell yourself what is wrong. What have I been doing repeatedly that is wrong? Why am I confused? What is that? Right? So this is going to be part 1. I'm going to post part 2 tomorrow. There's a few of you who emailed me. I will reply to your email tonight. So you will receive a email reply, I believe, by tomorrow. Okay? I love you all. God bless you all. Bye.